All right, folks, your Pratt Pack here with the Wooden Angel and Beaver with the wine connoisseur himself, my good friend Alex Sebastian. And this is Erin Rainey. She's about to pour the first. We're going to talk port wine as we get ready for Valentine's Day. So go right ahead and pour. Also, Melanie Carlson actually shooting on the Samsung S5. Thank you, Melanie, to your fine service here at the Wooden Angel. Thank you very much. All right, Alex, you can take a little sip of that, and then we're going to get down to business. And by the way, for Valentine's Day, you better make your reservations quickly. They're going to have all sorts of amazing things. We're going to talk about some of the entrees and definitely desserts and main courses and all that other stuff in a little bit. So, what are we going to begin with?
This is Riesling. Riesling is making it with a Riesling bone dry. Or if you leave the grape on the vine till it's a raisin, you can make an ultra sweet wine called an ice wine. And this one is just a little wee bit sweet. It's so refreshing. The sweets for the sweets for Valentine's. Can't go wrong with Riesling. It goes well with most foods.
I'm jealous.
There's lots of acid. You want acid in wine. You don't want anything that's flabby like water.
Right.
You want acid to clean your tongue and clean your mouth. So that's your food and wine.
Speaking of the food, the first course you're going to have some fresh oysters here, Gulf shrimp, some crab cakes, grape leaves, all good, right, with wine.
If you like the oysters baked, it's a wonderful baked oyster. We copied off of Grego's restaurant in New Orleans.
Now, speaking of good food, the main entree, Valentine's Day, it's a Maine lobster tail, $35, green salad, choice of side, and the chef's dessert. What's the chef's dessert?
Nobody knows.
Whatever he decides, right? You're going to have Alaskan halibut, more Maine lobster. You're going to have some wonderful, famous roasted Angus prime rib, and the filet mignon that really you can't beat anywhere. But right here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Wooden Angel. Talk about Valentine's Day before we get into the wines. And I have been here for Valentine's Day, and I highly urge you to make your reservations. They're almost sold out. It's a busy night, but I always remember being in this business, working for Joe Cyril for many years. You feel so good when you really can take care of so many people. At the end of the night, there's nothing like that satisfaction when you have a full house, huh?
We have it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 days.
Nice. So, if you can't get in on Valentine's Day Sunday, you've got Saturday and Friday. Now, tell me about these wines. Let's kind of go down the list. We're talking some port wines.
We have the Cabernet Sauvignon, which is next. Cabernet Sauvignon, it's a red wine from vinifera grape. It's always dry, it's always full of fruit, and the older it is, the better it is. These can live 30, 40 years. I have some of the wine cellars that are
We are going to do one of the wine cellar one day, folks, because you truly have to see what his body of work is like and what he's created. Okay, next.
But the camera out there is to do with a 50.
I promise that would never happen. I can not only describe it, I can't spell it, and I wouldn't even know what I was getting unless he was telling me what my perfect choice would be.
First, take a little step.
Next.
Then we have port.
Okay.
Port is made 99% on the street. This is a California port. Real port has to come from Portugal. But this is we make ports in every state in the country now. And port is when you let the grapes stay in the vine until it's really, really, really ripe. And then you make a wine out of it. And then you put brandy in it in the barrel to kill the yeast. So it's fermenting. And then you have to sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there for 5, 10 years. Just a wonderful restaurant.
And I say, if you're looking for something very special, how about this from Kevin Bingle, Allen Jewelers? What a wonderful watch. They're such a great part of the main street of Beaver. They're some of the best merchants in this town. And I know they patronize this place and you patronize them. Just talk about being in Beaver and how really it's a treasure that you don't find too many places on Main Street America anymore, right?
And almost all the stores are full. It's a great place.
All right, I'm going to move these out of the way. Now, what do we have next?
That's it.
No, what about this?
That's another port.
I want to see it.
That's it. That's a port from Portugal. That's
Okay.
a real port.
Nice. Now, is fine wine and spirits, or is this one of yours? Okay. Hey,
Real port from Portugal.
I was thinking about Napa Valley today. I had a Giants hat on. I was thinking about Clint Eastwood. I was thinking about the vineyards, Martha's Vineyards, obviously, in New England. Just thinking about, coastal wine. we've spent a lot of time in recent years, discussing all the things that are happening in Pennsylvania with the wineries and the East Coast. But let's go back to the heart of really American wine. Okay, everybody thinks French wine, and they should.
You don't say real food.
Yeah, I know, but we gotta. Hey, I got a little French Canadian in me. Gotta give them some credit. But Napa Valley, the West Coast, it's still the hub of wine. Where are they right now, especially with the influx of all the competition?
California is still on top, and wines made all over California. There's nice wines in Southern California and up north, and then the east, and the foothills, like the best wines in Amador and El Dorado County. So you have to go over there. It's the great winery. It's not crowded like Napa. Wonderful people who want to see you, and they're encouraging you to go over there. And the wines are really good, hands down.
One other thing before we go, Fine Wine and Spirit Stores, we're both big fans of. He's actually on the board, LCB. I can't believe they've been able to build such an incredible wine list. How did that happen? I mean, how many people were involved in that? I mean, it's incredible. I mean, it's something you can spend days and still not see every wonderful bottle of wine. How did that happen?
Well, the chairman a number of years ago all of a sudden got interested in wine, and he started doing the California and buying the wine and bringing a band called Chairman Selection, and he got the ball rolling. And the following chairmans took the ball and took the running with it. Steve Pollock is one of the buyers, and he buys all the great specialty wines. And they put together a nice buying team. I've been on the buying trips to California, and they're doing a great job. The Chairman Selection, they're offering the California wine, or any wine in the country. We'll buy this batch of wine from you at a fair price, and you can have the wine in yourself within a month.
I realize when I come into this amazing place, and I'll sit at different tables. I sat at that table back there with the incredible Dick Shaw for many years, and Michael Baker, one of my heroes. But I just realized we were talking about this man moments ago. The last time I saw him, then Governor Corbett was here for a dinner. My friend Bruce Reed of Brewster's Ice Cream, which, by the way, ice cream cake from them would be great for Valentine's Day, was sitting in this chair. He too is a big wine connoisseur. What is it about people who just get that palate, that taste, that passion for wine, that it's not really even about drinking the wine, it's just the whole idea of learning and knowing? Why is the part vital?
Because wine is so different. And every wine, they're like women, every wine is different.
Right.
And you keep on tasting them out.
But you have to stop sooner or later.
There you go.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Alex Sebastian. Please, for Valentine's Day, I promise you, it'll become a tradition. Have a good night.
If you're 50th Valentine.
50. Happy 50. So long, everybody.